And Howard, prior to us getting together, the producer and director of the documentary is called Accidental Courtesy. They asked me, they followed me around the country. I was conducting interviews with KKK members, Black Lives Matter, and different, people. And they said, "Do you know Jeff Scoop?" And I said, "I know who he is. I've never met him. Would you be open to talking with him and interviewing him?" I said, "Sure." So they contacted him. And then they let me know, okay, we were down in Alabama at the time. He's going to come down to Alabama. You can interview him tomorrow. And we went to this place called Chris's Hot Dog Stand, or Chris's Grill, whatever, where Hank Williams made famous. And we're going to do this interview in there. So they said they got me a rental car, put me in the hotel, and said, we're going to get everything set up. We'll have Jeff here, and we're going to film you when you first come in and meet Jeff. We want to catch that on camera. Then you'll sit down across from him in the booth and interview him. I said, okay, fine. So I go to the hotel, wait for their call. They call and say, okay, we're ready. So I get in this rental car and I drive to the grill. And when I pull up, I see who looks like Jeff sitting on this bench out front with this girl. So I'm thinking, well, that can't be him because he's supposed to be inside sitting in the booth. So I just sat in the vehicle, looking at him, just trying to figure this out. Maybe he came out for a smoke or something like that. I'm watching him. He's not going inside. So I got out, and when I got out and started walking towards him, I think, that is the dude. I'd never met him, but I knew what he looked like. I said, I wonder why he's out here. So I went over. I said, hey, are you Jeff Scoop? He goes, yeah. I said, I'm Daryl Davis. Shook his hand. He introduced me to his lady friend. And I said, I thought you were supposed to be inside. He goes, well, I was inside. I just came out or whatever. So we walk in.